With me, I'm also joined in by Aman and Payal on the phone line. Aman, in fact, joins me from the newsroom. Aman, I think this press conference has managed two things. One, of course, there is that first big admission coming in from the Shiv Sena that they are now going to be extending their support to the new government by the Mahayuti. B, it's also laying all those speculations to rest that there were differences and rifts within the party in terms of who will be the next chief minister.
Well, Akanksha, yes, I think Mr. Eknath Shinde with this press conference has effectively relinquished his claim over the Chief Minister's chair on Maharashtra. He is clearly saying that, look, I had this conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday evening on phone, and I have told him that I will not be a roadblock to any decision you take. Whatever decision Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah take regarding the Maharashtra CM, it will be acceptable to Mr. Eknath Shinde. I think by saying that, he is setting all speculations to rest that there is any rift in the alliance, that there is any tussle over the CM's chair. He is effectively relinquishing the claim. He also is narrating his own record as the chief minister for 2.5 years, saying how he never dreamt that he would become the chief minister. He had the full support of PM Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah during this 2.5 years as the chief minister, and now saying that he will not be a roadblock in any decision that Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes. And we have been reporting for the last at least 3 days consistently that BJP is strongly backing for Devendra Fadnavis as the next chief minister, purely because the kind of numbers that the BJP has got, 132 MLAs of its own compared to 57 for Mr. Eknath Shinde and 41 for Ajit Pawar. It was a no-brainer that BJP would want its own chief minister in Maharashtra. Now, the Bihar example or the Haryana example with some of the MLAs and the MPs of Eknath Shinde were citing simply has not caught any eyes with the BJP. The BJP being very, very firm that it needs Devendra Fadnavis back as the chief minister. So we'll have to wait a day more to get that complete clarity on whether Devendra Fadnavis is now announced as the chief ministerial candidate by the BJP. But Eknath Shinde effectively, I think, has relinquished his claim over the post of the chief minister.
Stay with me, Aman. I'm also joined in by Payal. Payal, I think that press conference also struck a chord with the press, because remember, he's also made it very heartwarming when he went on to, in fact, honor and said that this is also the blessings of Anand Dige and the great Bala Saheb. At the same time, thanking the centre, not to forget the fact that it was the first time he was, addressing a press conference after Mahayuti's mammoth victory. Given that, he's also talked about his connect with the people of Maharashtra, given that he's been a common man, and how that will always resonate at a personal level for him.
Well, of course, there's no doubt whatsoever that, Eknath Shinde has never shied away from the fact that he's been living up to the principles of Balasaheb Thackeray, the late Balasaheb Thackeray, and of course, Anand Dige, who was his mentor and his guide during the toughest period of his life as well. Having said that, what Eknath Shinde over here has clarified is that in the interest of the party, interest of the alliance, all hands on the deck is that kind of approach that they're going to put forth, and he's not lalchi, or he's not claiming for capturing power as well. So obviously, the BJP leadership also understands that he's not trying to grab onto that position or probably trying to arm twist them, given the fact that Eknath Shinde also realizes that, when the BJP had more numbers than them, when the government was formed 2.5 years ago, they gave him the chief ministerial post as well. So that's something which is been there as well. But, Eknath Shinde over here making it very, very clear that he's not here to grab power. He's going to respect the decision taken by the BJP top brass, whether it's Prime Minister Narendra Modi or, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, both of whom that he spoke to as well. And that's something he's been able to, reply to or speak to in as many words. But one must understand that he also has an audience. He also has party cadres and supporters that he needs to address, and he needs to tell them what it is going on and what really is transpiring. Because there was a lot of confusion which has been created over the last few days in terms of different voices speaking up. Some alliance partners coming forth and expressing their reservation about Eknath Shinde and supporting the other camp, and that's the reason I'm given to understand that the BJP top brass also requested him to come out with a press conference and also clarify the air and clear the air, saying that there's no bad blood within any of the alliance partners.
Absolutely. When you talk about there's no bad blood within the alliance partners, Aman, what is it that's taken for the BJP to pacify and Eknath Shinde and the Shiv Sena? Does it also mean that they'll now be looking to grab those key berths in the Maharashtra cabinet?
Well, Akanksha, will have to wait to, really see what happens, because, BJP is one party which does not succumb, I would say, to any pressure tactics, if I put it like that. It was very, very clear from day one that when the results came that evening itself, I was being told by BJP senior leaders that this is time for us to have now our own CM. It was very clear that with this kind of a mandate, it is also the full, in a way respecting the mandate of the people and respecting the sentiment of the party cadre in Maharashtra. One senior BJP leader told me that if we don't have a chief minister with 132 MLAs, when will we have one? So it's very, very clear that BJP wanted Mr. Fadnavis back in the chair. What happened in 2022 with Mr. Fadnavis making what many say a big sacrifice in a way, because Mr. Eknath Shinde came with his 40 MLAs, and that is why the government was formed. So obviously BJP had to reward Eknath Shinde at that particular point of time. This time also, I think there is this feeling inside the BJP that look, he's a Maratha leader who's come really into his own in the last 1.5 years. So Eknath Shinde needs to be given full respect. And if Mr. Fadnavis has to become the chief minister, it will be Mr. Eknath Shinde who will propose his name at a particular party meeting, when all these three leaders are together, and ultimately that decision is taken. So today when we see Eknath Shinde himself coming out, doing this press conference and very graciously saying that, I have left the decision to Mr. PM Modi and HM Amit Shah, whatever decision they take will be fine with me. I am not a speed breaker. I am not a roadblock to the formation of this government. In a way, he's also assuaging maybe that feeling that, BJP thought that will the Maratha voter get upset because Mr. Eknath Shinde will be replaced. So in a way, the BJP also has to make sure that the Maratha voter, which in a way has returned to the Mahayuti camp in this election, does not feel hurt in any way, and the feelings of everybody is assuaged. And it's a cordial, consensual kind of an affair where Mr. Fadnavis becomes the CEO.
That's a very interesting point that you've made, because just towards the tail end of that entire press conference, that's exactly what he said, that I will keep working for the people of Maharashtra, and the Ladli Behan and the Ladla Bhai, that is what I have, that's the kind of reputation that I have earned, and that of course is very dear to me. That was the point that he made while he was closing that press conference. But